We're in a dining room that they're saying feels warm. Let me show you contrast. 2 units. Dining room right. $70. Dining room right's thermostat says it's 72 degrees. Yeah, she's putting out 68. But the left side, also 65, 66. Yeah, I don't see, I mean, it definitely feels muggy in here. But, and output temps should be lower than 67, but it's 93 outside today. Let's go to the roof. Okay, so I think some insight to help is the dining room right unit. I just went into the office where the thermostats are. Oh, she's running. And dining right, which is this one, was satisfied. So I think that's why. Hey, look at that. Don't open it. It could cut your fingers off. This is a very funny observation somebody made. I've seen 3 different versions of this, and all of them, it only cuts off the regular fingers and not the thumb. And I lost the thumb. So this is dining left. She's cranking. I don't think there's a problem. We're gonna check the filters, we're gonna check the blower. This location has a maintenance guy who is out of town, or he would be here doing this. I don't mind at all, just saying. Filters are good. Granted, they're due to be changed from a time perspective, but they look good. Wait for it to come to a complete stop. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please exit the vehicle. All right, so this ain't good. And it is powered off. And look what you can do with this. I could power it off, and then I could pull this out, and I could physically lock it. But I'm gonna tighten this belt up because this is part of the problem. I've got nice, it's definitely not cold in there. It's cool. Cool but not cold. Oh, look at these cats. We got all right, we're still powered off. We got nice tension on the belt now. I want to take a look at the amp draw of this motor. Let's see if we can see it without getting in there. 1.5 horsepower, 60 hertz, 3-phase 208, 1725 RPM, amps, 5.2 or 2.6. So 2.6 if it's a 480. So 5 amps. So now let's fire it up, make sure we're not over tensioning it. But this is going to be a horrifically improved amount of airflow out here. All right, we've just powered this unit up. So now the thermostat's waking up downstairs. Oh, there's a jumper in there. Happy day. I've got this closed because never operate while or it'll cut your fingers off, but really it'll be your thumb. So when this kicks up in a second, thermostat will wake up. It'll initiate the blower. These contactors need to be replaced. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right there. I'm not gonna do it today because it's Saturday. It's gonna rain. I've got another call to do. We've got an oven at a very busy breakfast joint that isn't working, and they're gonna have a bad breakfast if we don't get it working. So There's like a 5-minute lockout on these things. Oh, she literally just pulled in. All right, so amps. Oh, I hit hold on accident. 2? Huh? So I'm allowed to run 5 amps and I'm running 2? Well, let's try this again. This is the blower motor. I am definitely pulling 2 amps. Let's confirm. We can do that by cracking the panel and watching the amp draw go up. Yeah, so I don't see any reason. We got no mechanical problems here. My TD, I was 81 coming in and 64 going out. So somebody check my math on that. 81 to 61 is 20. So I got 17 degree TD across. (2013) 10-year-old unit. Let's go back downstairs and take a look. This is definitely not the most accurate from this distance, but I was getting 65 and we just fired it back up. So here's your return. Your return air, generally speaking, up there is 80. So 80, and I had 80 and 61 or 63 up top, right? The other thing I want to see is, are we weird on the balance? Yes. So our building balance is also weird. The double doors help, but if we wedge this door open, and then we open this, oh, rush of air comes in. So all this hot air coming in, that's 95 degrees, right? Rushing in to the dining room. Now, this location, this is the primary door. There is another one over there. This is where everyone comes in. So now does it make any more sense why that side of the dining room, the thermostat is 72 and it's good. This side of the dining room, they're both working proper, but this thermostat says 76/77, right? So a ton of this hot air comes in, runs to the top. All right, so that ended abruptly because some employees came up, started talking to me, and I don't like showing employees or anything on camera. I'm gone from there. You can see mechanically the machines are working fine. Belts were a little loose, but we've addressed that. The problem is you've got all this ambient air coming in. Really, that's related to, they have a big makeup air unit that's always been a problem cooling the kitchen, and the makeup air section is closed almost completely. So your building's way out of balance. So next week we'll have to look at what we can do to bring that building into balance, but it's Saturday. It's actually 4:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday. So we're gonna move on to get this oven taken care of.